Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be doing another tutorial with the Juvia'S Place Mini Palettes, but today we are using the purple and the berry. I had some people who said berry, but then I also wanted to use purple, so I just said to myself, why not both? So I created this look using both of the palettes, combining them together to create this look. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so let's just get started. I couldn't decide which palette I wanted to use, so I used both of them. So I'm gonna start by priming, and today I'm using my Juvia'S Place Concealer to prime. And then I'm gonna add some depth to kind of like start off with. You guys know sometimes I do this. I've used both of these palettes at this point in a full look, like each on their own. And the dark shades don't need a dark base to really show up at all. But I just wanted to do it just because, for fun. So I'm gonna be using the LOUISE MMMMITCHELL base. This is the shade Ecstasy. It's the dark purple. And I'm just going to dab a tiny bit of this in the outer corner of my eye to start off with. And like I said, this just gives you like a nice base to work off of. You don't like have to, but if you really want to just make sure your colors are as deep and vibrant as possible, it's just something quick and easy you can like add in, especially if you feel like you have some trouble kind of getting a darkness to your shadows. So I'm starting off with the Berries palette, which after using all these palettes, I think this one is my absolute favorite. And I'm gonna start off with this darkest shade here in the top corner. And I'm using a Morphe M507 with this color. And I'm just gonna start tapping this on top of that base. As you can see, this color is very dark and pigmented. And I'm just getting that, like I said, all over where I put the base. I'm then gonna go back into the palette and take this berry shade all the way on the end and like the opposite corner from the first one we used. And using the same brush, I'm gonna start dabbing this kind of layered around the edge of the darkest color. And with this look, this is kind of gonna be similar-ish style to some things I've been doing lately, where I have like two different colors going on. So I have the purple and then the berry. So when you're doing these steps with like the first colors, you want to be careful that you don't like pull it across, because you want to leave this completely open so that when you put the purple color, there's an obvious difference between the berry and the purple. Really gently gonna start going in little circles to kind of start the blend there. And then I'm gonna go back into the palette and I'm gonna go in with the pink shade here in the middle. This is the softer pink. There's obviously a hot pink in this palette, but I didn't want to do that because it'd be a little too intense. So now I'm gonna take this in a MAC 221 and just really gently start blending this around the edge. My pressure is so light, like if you could feel it right now, it's like I'm barely touching my eye, honestly. And then you can go back in with that sort of mid-tone raspberry red kind of color and then reapply that in between the lighter pink and then the really dark berry color, just so we have our nice blend. Now I'm gonna wipe this brush off really well, and I'm gonna grab the light lavender purple here in the corner in the purple palette, and I'm just going to start packing this in the crease on the inner corner. This shade is very vibrant, so you don't need a lot to really get a really intense color. So I'm packing it in the crease here, and then once it's packed there, I'm taking off some of my pressure and really softly letting it fade up and out. And then you can take a little of your purple and kind of blend it right where the purple and those berry colors meet. And then I'm gonna go back in with the mid-tone berry shade, and I'm also gonna blend that over a little bit into the purple, and that's just gonna give us that nice kind of meeting place right in the middle where they're blended really nice together. So now that that's all done, I'm gonna really quickly go and cut my crease. I'm doing my absolutely normal cut crease I do in every single video, just going like 3/4 of the way across, and then I will be right back. All right, so we have our half cut crease on, and now I'm gonna do kind of like what I normally do. I used that same Juvia'S Place concealer to do the cut crease, and now of course I'm going on my Peaches and Cream glitter base, as you guys know I always do, to get really impactful look out of the shimmers. So I'm gonna take the same brush I used for the cut crease, which is a MAC 242. I'm gonna take some base, and first I'm gonna start on the outer half. So I'm taking this base, dabbing it right up to the cut crease on the outer half of my lid. And then I'm going into the Berry palette, and I'm taking this duochrome shimmer in the corner, which is probably my favorite color in this palette. It is so freaking pretty. And that is going to go out here. As you can see, it's literally amazing and beautiful. And like, depending on what light you're in, I mentioned this when I did swatches on my Instagram stories, depending on what light you're in, it kind of shifts from pink to orange. It's a really, really pretty color. So I'm using this brush to really get it right up to that line so it looks really crisp. And then of course, just keeping it there on that first half. You can sort of dab right here on the edge. But then I'm gonna go back with my M507 and the darkest berry color that we used first, and then just run that right there to blend into the shimmer. And I'm gonna wipe the brush off really well, my MAC 242, and I'm gonna take some more of the glitter base. I'm going to dab this on the inner half of my lid. Again, all over the lid and then right up to the line. And then we're gonna go into the shimmery lavender in the corner of the purple palette. And this shade, just wait. Like, oh my god. So I'm going to take a little bit more of the berry shimmer shade and just sort of dab that. And I'll kind of just go like I usually do, back and forth with both of the shimmer colors and sort of dab them really gently on top of each other just to get it to softly blend across. I'm then going to take a little bit of this like tiny liner brush, and I'm going to go in with the darkest purple, and I'm telling you guys, I am taking the tiniest little dab. I'm literally dabbing in once, very gently, and I'm just going to run this right along the kind of top part of the cut crease in the inner part here, just because I wanted a little bit more of like a differentiation from the lid to the crease, and just kind of having that cut with that lighter lavender shade, I just felt like it wasn't kind of enough of a difference, if that makes sense. So that's why I went in with this. And I put it really low there, and then I kind of like just fluff it out with this brush. I hate when I do like both sides and I feel like they don't necessarily look exactly the same, but then I also can't figure out what's different between the two. Like, it's so annoying. Really quickly, I'm gonna take my Morphe M507 and just a little bit of that super dark purple from the purple palette, and I just ran this sort of like right here at the base. I'm going to take a little bit more of my LOUISE base, and I'm going to completely run this across my waterline and my entire lower lash line, and then just like kind of softly throw my brush across the room and get stuff on my face. So yeah, I'm running this on the waterline and the lower lash line, and then I'm just going to really lightly buff it out with the same brush. All right, so I'm starting out with a Morphe M507 and the light matte lavender, and I'm going to press that on the inner half of my lower lash line. I'm then gonna take the dark raspberry color here, and I'm just getting this dark color built up on the outer half here. And then I'm gonna go in with the the more raspberry mid-tone shade here. And I'm just actually gonna layer that literally right on top and then slightly underneath as well. And then I'm gonna take just a little bit of the super dark matte purple in the purple palette and just put that like really close to the lashes and the outer corner here. I'm gonna take a little bit more of my Peaches base, and I mean like literally a little bit, like the tiniest little dot. Place that on the inner part on top of the light purple. And then I'm gonna go back with the shimmery lavender that we put on the inner part of the lid. And as usual, I'm kind of bringing that down here to keep everything super cohesive. So I was looking for like a perfect shimmery white. And I feel like I couldn't find the color I was looking for anywhere, but I finally found what I was looking for. This is an old palette. It's not available anymore. So yeah, it is what it is. No ma'am. Sorry, Lily's still getting into everything. But I'm gonna go in the Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit from ABH and take this shade Forever Lit. It's literally exactly what I was looking for. And I'm just gonna take this shade and press that on my inner corners. Give a little bit of highlight. All right, so really quickly, I'm gonna do liner and lashes. I used kind of what I've been using a lot lately in a lot of my videos. I use the NYX Epic Ink liner to do like a wing, e.l.f. mascara, and then my current favorite lashes, which are the AliExpress lashes that I got a couple weeks back. This is the style 2021. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do really quick, and then I'll be right back. All right, so eyes are done and loving them. I'm already moisturized. My skin kind of still feels really dry though, but whatever. I already did it. Today I'm gonna use for a foundation my Revlon Revolution, Makeup Revolution, not Revlon, Conceal and Hydrate Foundation, shade F6. I haven't used this foundation in a couple weeks, I'd say, so I was really kind of interested in using it again because I did really love it. And to apply this, I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics foundation brush. This was from their holiday collection. As I mentioned, I think in my last video, this is the one that came with the Alex and Ani bracelet. That bracelet's so cute. I've been wearing it every day since I got this brush. I really like that bracelet a lot actually. So this was on clearance. I snagged it. I forgot how full coverage this foundation was. Holy crap. This foundation is like insane full coverage. Kind of like the Juvia'S Place foundation. I was gonna use that because I was gonna do like, oh, Juvia'S Place kind of face today. But then I noticed this in the drawer and I really wanted to use it again. For concealer, I'm gonna use my Juvia'S Place, the same I used on my eyes. This is the shade J22. I feel like when I put my concealer on under my eyes, the whole look just really comes together because it evens everything out. And I feel like you can really more like accurately see the shape and everything you were going for with your eyeshadow. So it's like, I feel like one of my favorite parts is when I get the under eye concealer blended in. I'm just like, like there it is. There's the look I was going for, you know. I'm putting on my Juvia'S Place powder in the shade White Sands as my setting powder. For bronzer and contour today, I'm going to use my Tarte Parquet Princess palette. And I'm going to do what I usually do, which is I mix Angle and Princess Cut together. Whoa, I just put way too much bronzer on my forehead. That is not cute. I'm gonna have to fix that in a second. Oh my god, look how stupid that looks. Okay, I'm gonna fix that in a second. I'm gonna take a little bit of my MAC Studio Fix powder in C3 just to try to maybe lighten up this area up here because I put way too much bronzer on. But I think it's kind of too far gone now. Okay, so hopefully that looks better now. I'm gonna throw on some blush. I'm just gonna use my BH Cosmetics Blushing in Bali palette, and I'm just gonna use the lightest blush shade in here today. For highlight today, I'm gonna use my current favorite, which is of course, the JACLYN palette. Yeah, I'm just gonna mix them all together because I like them mixed. I'm like super tempted to get another one of these as a backup because I like it so much, and it's still available on her website right now. So yeah, I'm like super tempted to get another one. I think I just don't need to because I have so many highlights, but I just really like this particular palette so much. For my lip today, I'm going to start off with the ColourPop BFF lip liner. And then for lipstick today, Revlon was nice enough to send me some of their new lipsticks. I guess they're coming out with like a new matte formula. So I'm going to use one of these. I really like this particular color. It's called Untold Stories. And it's just like a really pretty kind of pinky nude, or like a neutral pinky nude. And I tried these on yesterday when I got them in the mail, and the formula is really comfortable. And my lips are so dry right now, as usual. And these, when I tried them yesterday, they're like a very comfortable, like soft matte feeling. Like if you're familiar with like MAC Powder Kiss lipstick, they kind of have that feeling where it's like a nice matte lipstick with good color, but it's like thin almost, so it doesn't feel like overly heavy and drying, if that makes sense. I don't know. But see, that color is really pretty. It's like a really nice nude. So yeah, that was called Untold Stories. It's number 11. And I like that definitely the most out of all the ones they sent me. They sent me a lot of other like crazy colors, but this one I think is actually really, really cute. So I'm gonna throw on my eyebrows really quick. I'm gonna put my hair down and fix it because it's a mess right now. And then I will come back to show you the final look and give you my final thoughts on these palettes. All right guys, so here is the final look. Hope you liked it. I mean, this is gonna be the quickest, review or overview ever. These are amazing and you probably need them. Well, you probably don't need them, but you should have them if you want. Really nice, amazing, bright, pigmented, amazing quality eyeshadows in these kind of colors. You will not be disappointed. These are amazing, and for only $14 each, that's an actual steal. It's insane, and a lot of people have coupon codes. I don't have a discount code, but if you're like Trend Mood or whatever, there's people with coupon codes. And yeah, they're so good. Like I said, I really like this formula of this new Revlon matte lipstick. I don't know when it's coming out or if it's out already. I'm not sure, it didn't say. But if it is out already, it is really nice and comfortable, and they have some really pretty colors. So yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.